Knowledge sharing is key for ICC because we really want to ensure that companies all over the world have the tools they need to resolve and prevent their disputes. So giving and ensuring that everyone has access to information is part and parcel to providing access to justice and promoting the rule of law.
Disseminating information is at the core of ICC's activity. The ICC court has been around for over 100 years. We have administered close to 30,000 arbitration cases so far, and we consider that it is part of the mission which we discharge to be able to utilize that information to explain how arbitration and other forms of ADR operate. And arbitration and other forms of ADR are not just there for companies, states, and individuals to settle disputes. There's a higher ideal, and that higher ideal which we relate to is the promotion of access to justice and the rule of law.
ICC has been one, if not the driver for the promotion of international trade at a global level for a century. One of the key aspects of the organization has been the ability and capacity to develop a corpus, a set of rules based on concrete principles, on actual practice observed in all kinds of fields of international trade.
ICC has so many phenomenal publications, the Bulletin, our reports, and other publications that were not being read as much as we had hoped. So our partnership with Jus Mundi to have the Dispute Resolution Library available on its platform has resulted in exponential increase of readership. What we know is now parties and anyone researching can search a particular topic and they get access to the articles in the back issues of the Bulletin and our other publications. There's also the linkage when they're searching for a particular arbitrator, they get the publications that are in the ICC Dispute Resolution Library. So we are really thrilled that we see so many people accessing the library and reading these very valuable and useful publications.
I think the ICC and Jus Mundi agree on the importance of transparency in international law to grant access to the public at large to what the rule of law internationally is.
The ICC models serve as informal global standards that can reduce both legal risk across borders and frictions during contract negotiations. It's enormously helpful to bridge this knowledge gap by giving to business people and their lawyers access to digital, downloadable, trusted templates such as through the ICC Dispute Resolution Library.
Disseminating information and making sure that that information can be utilized by a wider audience is central to our activities today. And so with that in mind, of course, the ability to actually highlight points of practice of the ICC Court and ADR Center, the ability to show how arbitration is being utilized as a tool by companies and states and state-owned entities globally, and also to see how arbitrators decide on certain issues or how they approach certain others, I think is extremely valuable. And I cannot think of another arbitral institution that is better placed than ICC because of its prominence.
In my view, Jus Mundi's platform has allowed us to go beyond the ICC Bulletin's traditional subscriber, especially in places where access to information can be a little bit more difficult. It's important to highlight that diversity is truly at the core of our ambition, and as we have readers contributing from different parts of the world, it was important for us that diversity would also come through in terms of how we make the information more accessible. And so having Jus Mundi's platform making the Bulletin more broadly accessible has really perfectly aligned with our vision.
The institute is formed by people coming from all regions in the world, and also from people coming from all different perspectives in the field of law. You can find as members of the institute professors, students, legal practitioners, in-house counsel, lawyers at large, who we hope enjoy the debates that we are now organizing, including through the dossier of the Institute of World Business Law.
So in terms of access to information and the philosophy behind this policy of wide publications of ICC arbitration materials, I think we can identify the willingness to make sure that everyone could have access to the same type of information, irrespective of the legal culture of the person concerned, the professional background of the person, the location, the country in which these people were domiciled or located. Wide publication of information in simple terms that could be understood by everyone with short explanatory notes has been something, I think, which can be seen as a permanent feature of the policy of the organization in this respect.
The bulletin is actually provided free of charge. The first issue of each bulletin via Jus Mundi is provided free of charge. And then, of course, together with the wealth of all the previous bulletins and all the other information that is available on the DRL, becomes part of this digitally enhanced reality that is Jus Mundi, and therefore available for research to all Jus Mundi subscribers.
Having access to information is key to having access to justice and promoting the rule of law.
Many more will be now reached through the dossier thanks to Jus Mundi.